Hello, this is Chris Whitell for 60 Seconds, the stories and highlights from the Paralympics here in Beijing. There are press from all over the world. Today we're on the set of the NHK, the Japanese media. We will be talking with Susumu Koide. Well, thank you very much for joining us. You're preparing stories for your viewers back home. Obviously, you had the Paralympics in 1998 in Nagano, so 10 years ago. Your viewers have... You're trying to figure out what your viewers want to see. What are you preparing for your viewers? What's the message that you want to send them from the Paralympic Games here in Beijing?
Beijing, yes. Actually, since the Nagano Games, so the people looking the Paralympics, not only the events for the disabled people, but also the sports. And so level of the athletes is going up, have been going up since 10 years. So we are trying to make produce stories about the sport itself. But at the same time, we do not want to forget the stories of the story with how the athletes have overcome their difficulties until coming to the Beijing.
What are your final thoughts about the games here in Beijing? What are your impressions of it?
Yes, at first I thought that the Japanese athletes got more and more medal, but in reality, when we listen to the stories, what they experienced here in Beijing, so they feel some kind of challenges during the Beijing Paralympics, so compared with the previous one, because the other athletes around the world have been established their capability, their record more. So Japanese have to challenge these more stronger athletes. So that is why we can see also the very interesting and exciting sports on site, I think.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much. It's great to see the level of sport continuing to rise at the Paralympics, and also great to see media from all around the world sending those stories back to the people in their home countries. So thank you very much for joining us.
Records tumbled at the Water Cube yet again on day 6 of the Beijing 2008 Paralympic Games, but it was the Canadian swimmers who stole the show in the women's 200-metre individual medley SM13 category. Kirby Coate, Valerie Grandmaison and Chelsea Gottel were the top 3 qualifiers, and the All-Canadian showdown didn't disappoint the boisterous crowd. Coate, Grandmaison and Gottel pushed each other to their limits. Grandmaison led for the first 100 before Coate pushed through during the breaststroke leg. But in the end, it was Gottel's turn to earn her first gold medal of these games. She powered home the fastest in the last 50, breaking her own world record in a time of 2 minutes 28.15 seconds. Coate touched in for silver, and Grandmaison completed the Canadian sweep, taking the bronze. Riders from 40 countries raced on the first day of road cycling at the Beijing 2008 Paralympic Games. It was Oz Sanchez from the United States who blazed the first trail of the morning, whipping around the 12.7 kilometre hand cycling course to take the gold medal in the men's time trial HC division. Battling the hilly circuit and windy conditions, Sanchez crossed the line in 20 minutes 16.52 seconds with an average speed of 37.582 kilometres per hour. He was more than 20 seconds in front of Jose Vicente Arzo from Spain. Alejandro Albor from the United States was more than 40 seconds behind the race winner to take bronze, a strong improvement after finishing 5th at the 2004 Games. In the men's HCB category, Heinz Frey from Switzerland won gold in 22 minutes 6.23 seconds, averaging more than 34 kilometres per hour. In football 7-a-side, Russia took on Brazil at the Olympic green hockey field for match 9 of the Group A round. After a corner kick in the 12th minute, Russia's Andrei Kuvaev scored the first goal of the match. And it was again Kovaev's turn to shine after missing an opportunity in the 24th minute. Just 5 minutes later, he headed home a perfect cross from Alexei Kesmin to take the lead 2-0 by half-time of the match. Early in the second half, Russia's Pavel Borisov fired at Brazil's goal, but Marcos Ferreira warded off the attempt. But Russia's play was relentless. Just moments later, Mamuka Dziznish-Tarishvili captured the rebound to take the score to 3-0. Both teams were already assured of a place in the semis, but the win is a boost for Russia's confidence in their quest for gold.
Thank you for joining us on another day of 60 Seconds, the news, the stories, and the highlights from the Paralympics in Beijing. We're at the NHK Studios Japanese TV today. Great competition in the Paralympics. More left to come, so stick with us on Paralympic Sport TV.